Well, after sometimes, if you see here, I just kubectl get pods, and you see here it's terminating. Pet cleaning is terminating. Database is terminating. It is showing because obviously the nodes are down. And here, if you see here, the services is present, but there is no pod. Right? No resources found in the namespace. So, because we have not migrated any application till now. So, let's describe the clusters which is created, right? The command called kubectl or kubectl pxe. Kubectl pxe is the add-on or the plugin to kubectl which Portworx has, and cluster describe. So describe. So this is going to describe my Portworx cluster. So let's see what it shows. And run the same command here. So you see here, previously Portworx is down. So that's why it's not showing anything. So what I'm going to show is here, kubectl pxe cluster describe. The same. So if previously I would have executed this command, we could actually see the output. And here, if you check, this is the status of the cluster. So not in quorum, and there are 3 nodes having a CentOS running in with them, and this is the current status, right? So now we saw that we don't have the pods here anymore, and we saw the pods also are not here, right? So now in the second cluster, there is one command we have to do, stark ctl deactivate. We have to deactivate first the cluster domain. And which cluster? Cluster 1. cluster cluster 1. Stark stor. So here, cluster domain deactivate operation started successfully plus per cluster 1. So we deactivated cluster 1. That means, okay. Now we can see same thing, stor stark ctl get cluster domain status. Domain state cluster domains status. So here you see that in the metro cluster, local domain is cluster 2, active is cluster 2, sync status unknown because we have not activated it, and this is out of sync. The sync to cluster 1 is not known, so it is out of sync. So with that, now we checked that the two clusters are out of sync. This is the proof. Now we have to activate the migration. strctl activate migrations. strctl activate migrations. So strctl activate. Now updated the replicas for the deployment pet clinic 1, and with this let's do one thing. Quickly check kubectl to observe get pods. You see here this is running, but this is initializing pet clinic db. So previously we found it was not there. We executed this command here. If you see here get pods, no resources found in the namespace. But now we have 2 resources and we can keep doing it, and we see, okay, this is updated replicas, and we can maybe watch on it, put a watch. I'm so sorry, I executed what I did. Okay, we watch pods. You see here both are running now, right? So the pet clinic is running, db MySQL is running, and we can refresh our application, and it is, here we are, and we see here all my data are intact. So we successfully migrated the pet clinic applications with a database from one master to another, or rather one Kubernetes cluster to another cluster. And we see here now, if we refresh it, the load balancer, it is, if you see the health check, it is done and listeners instances in service. Previously these were out of service. So this concludes my demo of migrating or performing a DR of applications from one, it's a metro cluster. If you create a metro cluster, then we can actually migrate applications from one cluster to another, one Kubernetes cluster to another. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Thank you. And thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Till then, thank you for watching. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. It will encourage me to record more videos and keep bringing technology to you. Thank you for watching again. Thank you very much.